You're tuned back into the Fixx, your source for faith-infused hip-hop, R&B, and poetry, right here on SiriusXM, channel 154, Holy Culture Radio. You already know you rocking in with your boy, DJ Focus and Dice Gamble. And yeah, Dice, we're excited. This is a very talented brother we got joining us right now. We're always excited to really talk about, young up-and-coming artists, but also who just, got their own like little vibe. Like my brother, is he pop? Is he just hip hop? Is he a little soul? Like he has it all, Dice. When you talk about it, it's just nothing. Seriously, like it's nothing we haven't heard from him. We're like, all right, we just waiting on whatever he gonna drop next.
I
So
know, man.
help us welcome in from the Netherlands, Jay Wade. What's up, my brother?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm honored
Hey,
to meet
Jay.
you guys.
Hey, man, listen, I'm just happy to see you again, so I appreciate your time, for sure. Yeah. Let's get into this. Shoot. This is Jay.
Absolutely.
I know the Jalians are waiting. The Jalians are waiting.
Man,
Yeah.
you're up, man. Yo, you know it.
Wow.
Yo.
Did we get into your faith story before? Because I have a feeling these listeners over here probably don't know what your faith is. So can you give us a little bit of that before we get into everything?
Man, in a world where like everybody has a new belief every day, man, I always tell people, man, aliens believe in me. You know what I mean? Instead of me believing in aliens, aliens believe in me. That's my faith. No, but yeah, I'm a Christian. I've been a Christian for, let me see, I think 10 to 15 years now.
Yeah.
I think when I was young, my parents started going to church for like for a little bit. They went to church for like 2 years back in my childhood, and when they stopped going, I automatically stopped going myself. So I kind of lost interest.
Mhm.
So it took me going to high school where I got reintroduced to the faith. 'Cause I didn't like grow up like, yo, pray before you go to sleep or pray before eating. It was only until like when I was like 11 when my parents started going for like 2 years. And after that, it just dropped. So when I started going to high school, I got introduced to this classmate that he introduced the faith to me when he put me on to this mixtape that he put together. And it was the first time that I heard somebody rap about the faith. That was my introduction to the faith.
That's awesome.
And I was just astonished. I was like, yo, okay, so for hip hop to be used this way, I thought for myself that I was kind of like already known to the faith. I was kind of like, to me, what I knew about the faith was what I knew in, what he taught me in Sunday school. So when he introduced the faith to me through hip hop, where he really explained the gospel, I was like, wow, okay, so this is what the faith is. It's actually a real thing. It's a relationship. It's not just a manual. So yeah, man, that's what kind of like, grabbed my attention. And I was like, yo, I want whatever you have going on, man. Because for you to express your faith through rap, man, there's something is going on. So he invited me to his church, and the rest was history, really.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you sharing that because a lot of people think that quote unquote religious people or Christians or people in any faith have had it together their whole life, or that, like that's just what it is. But,
Right.
people come into that thing many, many different ways. So I appreciate you sharing.
Yeah, man. Yup.
Absolutely. And listen, that's what the Fixx is for, Dice.
Yeah. Right?
That's why we call it the Fixx. So listen, talk about how you got started in music. How did that come about? So, you talked about your first introduction to, faith, to where you could, believe in it was through Christian hip hop, through a mixtape. But how did you get involved in music?
Mm.
Involved into music. My parents always loved music. So, my mom, Sunday, she'd play all type of records, man. Like, just a lot of gospel music when she was cleaning up the house. And my dad is a DJ, actually.
What?
So yeah, my dad is a DJ. So where he used to like, just practice for like gigs, I used to like be tuned in, and he would play all types of genres in school, so yeah, it was just all accessible to me. So
What's up
yep.
with those records? Ask your dad. Listen, he need to ship us some of them records. I know he's sitting
Yeah.
on some crates we don't have over here.
No, he phenomenal, man. He has a huge collection, man, from James Brown all the way Usher. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
it's and yeah, I love that he's the one that kind of like spoon fed me with music. And
Mm.
I remember this one picture of me holding a microphone when I was like 4 years old. So yeah, it's all his fault, man.
It's
Like
all his fault.
yeah, yo.
That's what's up, man. That's awesome. So, listen, we were listening to a relationship song before you hopped on here. Um,
Uh-oh.
what, what you mean?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that beeping.
Yeah. We were trying to see what was the inspiration behind that.
And tell us the real story. Tell
Tell
us
us
the
the
real
real-
story. Don't sugarcoat it. Tell us the real story.
That's hilarious. Deep end. So I had this one obsession with this girl, and I think Deep End is the follow. It follows a song that talks about chasing somebody, and then Deep End is actually getting with that person and still feeling like you're chasing that person. If that makes sense, it's kind of like a held on a leash type of relationship where somebody's not telling you that they're not really into you, but you're still kind of like chasing that affirmation. And it's like, yo, what are we? Do you love me or not? Because I'm obsessed over you. And yeah, that's kind of like the inspiration behind it. And a lot of times women will make songs about that where, they feel like, yo, do you really love me? And, looking for, confirmation. But I wanted to express that from like the sad boy point of view too, because we don't get hurt a lot. The boys don't get, So yeah, that's the inspiration behind that song. Yep.
That's
I'm
good.
a
So
real sad boy. If people don't know, I'm a real sad boy, man. I'm King Sad Boy. So
Oh, that's
yeah.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
no,
focus.
that is fire. So talk a little bit more about that. Are you currently dating now, courting now?
See,
What does
I
that
knew.
look like
You ain't got to answer, Jay. Nope.
for the female listeners out here who might be,
Yeah, yeah.
might be a Jalian, you know what I'm saying?
You might want to make some Jalians. Listen, no.
For
Yeah,
what are
make
you
some
looking
jingles,
for
man.
in your wife? What are you looking for in a woman?
What am I looking for in a woman?
Mhm.
Yo, the person has to not make me get in a situation where I have to choose, like, yo, it's me or the music.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Cause I'll tell that shorty good night. You know what I mean? Um, Let me think. I'm looking for a person that understands the grind. I'm looking for a person that really has a understanding of like before you date somebody, like you kind of like have a reference, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Before you step up, you kind of like, study a person. And I like for a person to really accept me for
Yeah.
who I am and also for what I bring to the table. So though I think somebody said that once before, like, before you start dating a fisherman, don't get surprised, like, when he starts fishing. So yeah. So
That's
yeah,
good.
somebody that knows me, man. And I'll leave the rest of the criteria, you know, because I have some wishes, but yeah,
Just some
let me
wishes.
not be
Okay.
yeah.
Listen, no, you listen. You better put it out there. You never know who's listening. But okay, bro.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not in a relationship, and I'm not saying
Disclaimer. I know,
stay
right?
stay tuned and you'll find out.
Oh man. Oh man. So when are you gonna start working on the next documentary? We know you already the rise of J Way. So do you have any plans to give us part two?
I'm telling you, we have fire footage of the album that I recorded a year ago, and man, we're gonna put something together that's gonna be so phenomenal, man. Because the footage, like, we actually recorded. This is the first time that I recorded sessions, like, just making the song from scratch all the way to finished, and the whole project. We recorded the whole project. We've got everything documented, so that's gonna be so dope. And I think very inspirational to like people that are like, just really you're pursuing music. So yep, this is to give people more insight and make people also realize that J-Way doesn't write on songwriters, but yeah, we really gets busy. Yep. And it's not wrong to work with songwriters, but I love to give people like the creative process. Yep.
Yeah. No, that's good stuff,
It's gonna
man.
go. Yeah. That's funny
Yeah.
that you brought that up. I was just thinking about it just now. I was like, yo, sometimes I just, just play footage of some songs that I really love. And I'm like, yo, that's actually genius how we put that together. So yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait to show y'all.
Oh, bro, we can't wait to see it. We talk about you quite often. I mean, for real though. Like we know that you are very unique as an artist. Like I mean, and I don't know if you get a sense of that yet, but it's like we already know that this is going to be a problem. Like we already know it. So it's
I
kind of
was,
it's yeah, bro.
that's,
It's exciting. We just like,
I was,
man, we just cannot wait for the rest of the world to
I
really
always
really
wonder.
wake up. Yeah, you do. You
Like,
have that. You're very polarizing, but you're very talented, and you definitely have that ability to go in many different directions, many different genres. So, um, is there a type
yeah,
of song that you're like, I haven't done this style yet, but I want to be able to do one of these one day?
100%. Yes. I would love to make a crunk project in the future.
What? That's it?
Crunk. That's one of my favorite genres. Like I grew up listening to a lot of Southside music. A lot of people don't know that about me, but yes, I owe my sound to the South, the
Thank,
dirty, dirty.
thank you
And
very
that's
much.
yeah,
ATL
that's
in the
where my
building.
heart lies. Yeah.
ATL,
ATL,
shout out.
Memphis, Dallas, and all that. Yeah. Yup. So
Wow.
yeah, definitely looking into doing that one day, man, and just inviting us some of the legends, CHH legends, Mr.
Yeah.
Dell, the Holy South,
Dice
Lady
Gamble.
King Jones, and all that. You know what I mean?
Just threw my name out there.
Yeah. Depends on the
Yeah,
dice
don't put,
game.
oh,
And the money
scared for the
too.
building. Come on, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm a legend in the South. You said South, you gotta put me in there too, bro. Um,
Yeah.
Crunk. Well, we got a lot of friends from the South, so listen, we probably need to tag somebody on this. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Listen, Dice, I'm over here.
I know my brain was like, did he say crunk? I was like, oh,
I'm like, did he say mixtape? Did
I
you say,
know.
you need
Did
a
he
decent
say
amount
Man,
of
Yeah.
get it. That's my thing. Like I grew up with a lot of just a lot of South artists, man. Like, just Lil Jon, the East Side Boys.
Yeah.
I used to really love 3-6 Mafia sound.
Yes. That's Mr. Down.
Holy
Yeah.
South. Yeah, man. And a lot of people don't even know Mr. Dell comes from like the 3-6 Mafia wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm cultured, man. I'm cultured. I'm a kid from the Netherlands that's infatuated with ATL and just the whole South movement, man. And I hate that the movement kind of died down. But
Yeah.
man, it would be my dream to kind of bring that back, man, one day. Yeah.
We believe in you.
Yeah. I hope nobody that listens to the interview gonna run with the idea, but yeah.
No, but it wouldn't be you. Like that's what I was trying to say. Like we were just talking about you, and it doesn't matter who goes and tries to revitalize crunk music. Your spin on it will be totally you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like just the true artistry. Like I don't know. It just seems like you're very true to yourself and whatever. I don't even know how you created your sound. You know what I mean? Like I know you were talking about your father and him being a DJ, but it's like who are some of the top, I don't know, artists or producers or musicians that you kind of are like, yeah, I can see myself being like this, or these are the people that I listen to, or that they've influenced me.
Right. Man, there's so many influences, yo. So like I said, like a lot of crunk music that really inspired me growing up. The first artist that like really, 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 really hit me when I was young was Michael Jackson. My dad could play anything, but as soon as I heard Michael Jackson and actually saw videos from Michael Jackson, I was sold. So it's some things, yeah, it's some things that I've learned from Michael Jackson that kind of like put it in music. Like I love his melody choices. And I love Pharrell a lot. Pharrell is one of the the guys that I really, just took notes from,
Mm-hmm.
NERD, because a lot of people, what they love about my music is that it's like a hybrid of a lot of sounds. And NERD, his band, like did the same thing. Like that, they inspired me to like really embrace, all your influences. Don't just, okay, I'm a hip hop fan, so I'm gonna make hip hop music. Because a lot of people listen to different genres. Why not combine or experiment with all these genres? And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not a you have to, but I like to like just learn from different genres. Like Michael Jackson, we used to learn from James Brown. But he didn't necessarily make James Brown music. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm really a student of the game, man, and I have a lot of rock influences as well. A lot of rock artists that I listen to that I think that are dope that I want to like learn from, and yeah, so yep.
That's awesome.
So what's next, bro? I know you getting ready to drop a EP, album, or something. Tell us what's next.
We got my first album dropping this year, man.
But
First, J-Wave, first album, man. I've been dropping music since 2000 and I think 14. And this is, man, it's gonna be the first time putting together an album, and I'm so stoked for that.
Who can we
I-
who can we expect on it? You got some collabs on it?
Got some collabs for sure. Y'all can expect Ty Brazzle on it. Shout out to Ty, yup. Ty Brazzle. We just dropped Deep End featuring Digits. We got Paris on it, Paris Carez. And who else? Who else on that? We got this cat, Mo Natural, and he is fire. He's a guy from Pittsburgh, and be on the lookout.
Look out. I mean, I'm over here like, whoop.
Yeah.
We're excited. And man,
We
this is
got Bugs the Beast on the productions too. Bugs the Beast, that's Kanye's closest producer. So, yup, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty big. So, yup.
oh my goodness. This is wild. Well, listen, man, we want to know when we're going to see you next. When you going to get out? Come on back over here. So we
Or
can
tour or anything?
I would love to come down to the States. I was in the States, I think for like 2 months. But yeah, hopefully after the summer we'll plan something, and I'm trying to tour for real. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the fans, man. So
Yeah.
maybe the album is out when I finish doing my my run in the Netherlands. I might fly down and come down to the dirty.
Come on, man. You already know you will be more than welcome. More than
Yeah.
welcome. All right,
'Cause where
man.
you guys located?
Well, I'm actually in Chicago.
Okay, the Midwest. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I love Chicago.
Yeah, but ATL that's my stomping ground. So that's where all my connections. That ATL raised me. I was born in.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right.
My family's from Georgia. I was born in Indiana, but as soon as I was able to leave home, I jetted back to my roots, bro. So that's when we said crunk, I was like, ooh,